And we're back. Hi, my name's Charles, and I've been replaying the story of Honkai Star Rail. We're in the middle of the Topaz / Jarilo VI storyline. So last week we went into the mines to kick out the IPC goons who were trying to repossess the place, and then we went back to gather some public opinion as to whether the entire basically planet wanted to sell themselves into indentured servitude so the IPC would come and fix the place up. And the answer turned out to be no after our good friend Himiko decided to step in. And now it's time to go talk to Japard, who's been having a few problems with misbehaving robots.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set.
I think I'm ready to enter Rivet Town.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Meanwhile, with Topaz and Svarog.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Jarilo VI never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
It's easy to be polite when the person you're talking to has a remote control that can just take you over.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
She's not.
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
That's not what you said when you were when we had to beat you in order to rescue the planet. You were definitely trying to be a decision maker back then.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Let's get assessing.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
All you need to know is it's a minigame.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
So, explain this.
Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
Ready.
Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
See, I'm feeling kind of bad because I should have built Japard for this, so that I could have Japard on my team. I feel like I've let myself down.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
We just did a seriously explosive assassination there.
But we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
I'm not sure how I feel about just, like, murdering guards. Like, we're just straight on blowing these bastards up.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced.
Oh, we beat one.
Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? Use the Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
Let's just go do some minor terrorism, I guess. So wait till his back is turned, and then doodly 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 doo. Oh shit. So... yeah, so I don't know how that works. Okay.
It's alright. We prepared many...
Okay, so I need to get down there before he's walked too far away. I waited a little bit too long. There we go, that worked.
Oh, woohoo! The coast is clear!
March, you are bloodthirsty today.
Powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan.
Like, we just ripped that guy into 10 pieces.
This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off!
Pretty sure your gloves are on, March. There was no chest down there. There is a chest up here somewhere. Actually, no, I think we're still in, not real zone. So the consumables don't exist. Hello, Svarog?
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
I thought we might be facing off against each other for a moment.
Such a result would be highly undesirable.
Given we kicked your ass last time and we've leveled up a lot since then.
Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to.
Only because you complied with her orders.
From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary.
Again, where was this Svarog during the earlier quests?
While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
You go, Himiko.
As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
We literally just went through assassinating guards with IEDs. I'm not sure we're doing the right thing.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
And here we go.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Do I have any fans?
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the Nameless out among the stars. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
Seems to have, like, missed the point of being a nameless if everybody knows who you are.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Jarilo VI. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Giant robots.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Your vacation time has been approved?
I wish. So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express. The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Yeah, it's actually a fun cutscene. I like that.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control.
Okay,
And I'm no exception.
let's see if we can comfortably rid ourselves of these troublesome IPC goons.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move! Here!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Unfortunately, a sad lack of things that are weak to ice, but
Perhaps you still don't understand.
I did bring Himiko along for a reason. I did know there was a lot of fire weak stuff in this particular place.
You won't get away.
Time for an overhaul.
Naughty child.
And here's the big dude. Hey, don't hit ma'am. That's just not nice. Okay, let's give myself
I have something for you.
a tick of that. Oh wow. Pretty sure last time I fought these guys was on my other account with Ron May on there, which made that kind of thing work first time, but no. Okay. Oh, we have
That's better.
infinite healing, we may as well. Well, we have infinite skill points with this team. Oh, this is not good. So I need to break him soon, otherwise I'm going to get absolutely monstered.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Alright, freezing him helps.
Time for an overhaul.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to break him in time.
Humanity never concedes.
I don't have enough break points.
I'm no exception.
Tough luck running into me!
So let's cheat both force. I guess rolls. I'm doing that little fit out. All of them is all good. Good work. That makes sense. Do they mean touch them? Double freezing is probably unnecessary. I probably would have been better off burning him, but okay.
That'll take nap time.
Me! My turn! Here!
Also, the shields are probably unnecessary, but, you know. March has to feel useful.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
And you is dead.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded.
Hoyoverse is just really fond of framing characters from their thighs to their neck. I cannot for the life of me explain why they do that.
Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Go, Bronya. Voice of authority.
Oh, you're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
Was it Zila?
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Jarilo VI. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate.
Inappropriate behavior known as attacking us with robots. Well, they weren't actually robots. They were guards in robot suits, but...
I admire your determination, seeing as we've come this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Oh, we're always up to help.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Indeed we have.
This is where we put an end to it all.
It's also where we come back to get leveling up materials.
That's right. Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
That wasn't the voice I was expecting for Kyle.
Place. We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
Well, it is a new zone. Which means more treasure.
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
It's the engine of creation. Arise, engine of creation.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is, the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
And we shot it in the shoulder with a space laser.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Bronya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
I'll just refinance the debt.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Jarilo VI is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult.
Unless we sell them Himiko.
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the, reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
I'm just going to mention in that sort of initial cutscene where there's some serious OH&S problems there. Like, somebody just almost got crushed by a falling cabinet, and if Japard hadn't been there to stop it. So, you know, there's a bit of a problem with the workplace safety here. A trash can covered in thick frost, not remarkable in any way. A basic treasure, remarkable in the sense that it's there. You intend to open it, but its lid is frozen shut. The structure of the giant robot. Project. Oh, hello, done. No, I cannot get over that bridge. See, I mean, I should talk to, what's Himiko got to say for herself?
I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before, but seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe.
Aww.
We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Jarilo VI project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated.
You mean Topaz didn't make things complicated enough?
That tells me you really don't understand the Strategic Investment Department.
Well, it's okay. We're going to meet more of them soon.
Let's talk about this later, when you're back on the Express. You and Marge must be tired after such an incredible journey. It's time you got some well-deserved rest.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Anything interesting up here? Well, apart from another chest.
Looks good.
Look at those mountains in the distance. They're not even as tall as that robot. I have no idea how long it will take to fix a robot that large. I wonder if I'll even get to see the day. I'm not trying to slack off. Please don't tell on me, Mimi.
Things are restless in the mines these days.
Are you responsible for the Pillars of Creation construction project too? Oh, you flatter me. Such an important project is naturally overseen by the Supreme Guardian. As for me, I make sure that the workers are all fed and clothed. That is my greatest contribution. Do you think the engine of creation can be fixed? Of course, it has to be. Everyone has already worked so hard for this. Do you think there is anything that they cannot do? I've heard about what happened before, that you and the Supreme Guardian fought for this opportunity together. Naturally, we want to seize it. In order to keep the construction underway, I donated a portion of my savings to the construction team. It's the best investment I've ever made. We worked hard to make it back up to the surface. I don't want it to all be for nothing. Bronya Antonia. That's some good, like, what's name? That's some, like, good optimism you've got there. This might one day lead somewhere? Why is it not responding? Hey mister, are you experiencing issues with your phone such as lagging, overheating, or system-based stoppages? I can help you upgrade your system. For just a tiny amount of credits, your phone will gain a new lease on life, and its operating system will function smoother than the star rail that lines the cosmos. What kind of upgrades are we talking about? It's actually about an exclusive piece of technology from my company, and I'm the only person on this planet who can access it. I can't reveal too much about it since it's exclusive. Anyway, give it a try and see for yourself, and don't worry, I won't charge you if you're not satisfied. Star Rail? It's the track on which the Astral Express runs. You must have heard of them, right? Those elusive, star-seeking travelers? Rumor has it that they were the ones who brought portable communicators, known to us as phones, to this planet, but apparently they don't care about customer service at all. How irresponsible. That's why we of the IPC are here to clean up their mess. Please help me upgrade my phone. No problem. I've already helped over 24 customers. Next, I'll access data from the other side of the galaxy and transfer it straight from the IPC's headquarters onto your device. Ha ha ha! Look, it's done. And then what? And then voila! Now enjoy its ultra-smooth operating system. Just check it out. Look at its interface in these animations and experience this perfectly designed haptic pressure sensors and tap feedback system. I'm sorry, I used to work in the user experience department, so I'm a bit obsessed with these details. Oh, did you know I'm from the Astral Express? Wait, you? I didn't mean to badmouth you. I'm just trying to provide a more local, reliable warranty service for the locals. These folks take forever to even unlock their phones. Without professional guidance like mine, they'd fall prey to all sorts of sneaky auto-pay services. I have other matters to attend to. Random dialogue person. Okay, let's go and ask March what's up. Marchie.
I was worried things were gonna get ugly again. A peaceful solution is always the best solution.
Again, we literally blew a whole bunch of people up with bombs.
Speaking of solutions, are they repairing that giant robot? The one we fought against? I remember you took control of it and helped us defeat Cocolia.
Did it again in Echo of War. I wonder if we'll have time to celebrate the Soulworm Festival.
Right, I totally forgotten. That's the whole reason we came here in the first place. Well, looks like everyone in the city's helping with construction. Doubt there'll be much time for celebrating. Still, look on the bright side. We got to meet a top IPC executive. The trip wasn't a complete waste, right?
And she's like carrying around the portion of an emanator's power with her. The most common container on construction sites, these barrels are occasionally used by workers to conceal their valuables. Hey, if it isn't Carlfish, it's been a while. Are you here to help too, Mr. Fursman? Haha, as you see, the Pillars of Creation is a big project that concerns all of Belobog. How can I just sit around doing nothing? While I may not be as tough as I was in my younger days, I've spent decades in the mines, and I'm more than capable of guiding the young'uns. Take care. I could probably ask about Hook, but, you know, haven't actually done that quest on this account yet.
Is that all?
Anyway, let's go and talk to Bronya and Topaz and clean up this quest.
You mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
Will they cut your pay? Won't you get fired?
That's unlikely. At most, they might just lower my rank and reduce my bonus a bit. But don't worry, I work for far more than just a paycheck.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Ah, don't worry, there won't be a rift.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Is it true that the IPC requires you go through 17 rounds of interviews?
17? Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I have arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel.
Oh no, not the Goethe Hotel.
If you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
Ooh, is that a proposition?
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports.
What is Celia going to think if you're just running around asking strange women if they want a comfortable place to stay?
It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
See you on Penacony.
Why don't you head over to the Goethe Hotel and relax for a bit? Miss Topaz and I still have a few matters to discuss. I'm sorry you didn't get to experience the festival atmosphere this time around. I promise. I'll make it up to you all next time.
Okay, I'm going to get out of you two's way and not ask any questions. Let's get back to the Goethe Hotel. The traditional location of a dream sequence.
It's still early. Where to now?
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
Himeko always knows what's going on. And here we are back in my comfortable little room. The wardrobe is still there, the bed is still there. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Big heater in the corner keeping things warm. Nice comfy chairs, somebody else's luggage just stacked in the corner. Writing desk in case I need to write a letter. And some rest.
Marge was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
Time for bed.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted one rank? Whew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Jarilo VI would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Jarilo VI, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Jarilo VI.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another.
It's interesting. The first encounter with Aventurine and the voice actor Camden just hadn't. There's a definite shift in the register of that voice between this small scene and when he actually shows up in Penacony. So they made some like slight adjustments in between. It's just interesting. Just a quick angle on Topaz's butt window.
I hope I made the right decision this time.
Aww.
The snow is mesmerizing.
That little bear wasn't extinct after all. And Topaz and Numby are now visitors to the Express. And we have opened up more side quests that I may or may not do. And yeah, not the longest of episodes today, but it seems like a reasonable spot to finish. I'll pop onto the Astral Express now. See if there's anybody here who wants to have a chat. But oh, that's the wrong door. Of course, because that's the way up to my room. And this is the other door. Oh yeah, that's probably the invitation to do the Pokemon event, which is lots of rewards, so I will definitely do that at some point. But anyway, we're out in the vastness of space. We don't seem to be at a planet at the moment. Himiko is just kind of staring off into the distance, so I will join her to look out the window. Hey Himiko, anything interesting out there? Nope, doesn't look like it. So anyway, that brings us to the end of that questline. We have helped Jarilo VI save itself from being repossessed by the IPC. We've glossed over a whole bunch of ways in which that repossession plot didn't really make much financial sense, but would have made a lot more sense for the IPC to come in and say, hey, you're building that big robot. How about we invest? And then, we can not only help you repay your loan, but you'll owe us even more money. Anyway, rather than going into another long string of discussion of capitalism, I will close it off right now and say thanks again for joining me on this, and I will see you next time for either Washtopia or the ghost hunting event. Not ghost hunting, but the ghost hunting quests. Probably the second one. But either way, I hope you'll join me for it, and have a nice one.